Assalamualaikum everyone, and welcome to this week's Celebration Sunday. So I wanted to talk to you guys about something that is personal to me, and something I think is worth celebrating. So when I came back to the States, I decided that I was gonna, I should say my husband and I decided I would stay home with the kids. He would work, and that was cool. But I've pretty much been working most of my life, so I was kind of getting the itch to work again. With that being said, I started to look for online jobs because I was like, all right, I can stay at home and I can work, right? So because I'm an educator, there's so many online jobs. I was like, all right, let me try to find a job online. So I was looking for jobs online, and this one particular company I was really interested in because of the benefits, really, right? So I shared with you guys before that I'm in school. I attend Vanderbilt. I'm a doctoral student there. And this particular online company had the benefits of um, tuition reimbursement. So I was like, yo, I'm going to do this so that I can get, my whole tuition paid for, and then it would just be awesome. So I applied for this job, and they quickly called me for an interview. Now, the interview, because it's an online position, they also like to do their interviews online. So I interviewed for the job. I was super excited. I did really good on the interview, according to myself, of course, right? That's the only judge I had. It's a virtual interview, so basically they ask you questions pop up on the monitor, and then you respond to the questions, right? They video you saying, so essentially you're looking at yourself. So after I did the interview, I was like, oh, I got this in the bag. Then I didn't get the job, and I was like, huh, what's happening? All right, fine, whatever. I was like, sometimes there's a better candidate, right? And I was like, all right. So then I was like, okay, let me apply to another position. Apply to another position. Boom. Call me for an interview again. Interviewed. Didn't get the job. So I was like, what is happening? So then I took a little break. I was like, you know what? Let me just take a little break. Lo and behold, found that I was pregnant. I was like, oh, maybe Allah just wanted me to wait because I was going to be pregnant and just enjoy that. Forget about working right now and just chill. Okay. Boom. Pregnant, 9 months. That goes by. Had the baby. Alhamdulillah, chilling. So I was like, all right, let me apply again. School's about to start. I'm really trying to get this tuition fully paid for, right? I have a scholarship from my university, but I could definitely use more, right? So I'm like, all right, I apply again. They call me again. I do the interview, and these are different positions, all within, my qualifications, right? Again, didn't get the job. So now I'm like, what is going on? Like, did I lose my touch? But then I'm like, nah, you ain't lose your touch. So I'm like, what's happening, right? So then I was talking to a friend, and they're like, you know what? Sometimes people discriminate because of hijab. I wonder if it's because, you wear hijab. So then I started thinking about it, and I was like, Zach, I wonder if that could be it. But then I was like, nah, that can't be it. That can't be it, because in my mind, that's never happened to me, right? Like, I've had so many jobs, different kind of jobs in my life. I mean, I worked retail. I used to work at the Gap. I used to work at Victoria's Secret. Those are like my retail jobs. I used to work at Borders Bookstore. So I had lots of retail jobs, all wearing my hijab, and it was all cool and great. So I'm like, what could be going on? But it stuck in my mind. Again, had another interview. Again, didn't get the job. So my friend was like, would you ever consider wearing a wig? Like, I mean, your hair is still covered, so, So then I started thinking, like, maybe I could do a wig. I mean, technically my hair is still covered. And then I started thinking, I mean, it's just hair, like, whatever. It's just hair. It's not a big deal. So these kind of thoughts started running through my mind. I was like, maybe it's not that big of a deal. Maybe I could just, wear my hair out for the interview. And, whatever. See if I get the job. Then I could be like, that's what it was. And then just continue wearing my hijab once I got the job, right? Because what are they going to fire me now that I put my hijab on? So I thought about that. And I thought a lot about that. But I was like, you know what? Whatever accomplishments I get in life, I want to get them being me. Like me. Like Nina did it as you know me to be, right? Everybody knows me to be a Muslim black girl. I mean, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm all these different things. And whatever I do, especially if it's something super cool, I want to do it being me and looking like me and the me that everybody knows and loves, So I didn't. But I gotta tell you, it really speaks volumes to my own self and my own thoughts about how much I contemplated it, because I was like, maybe this could be the thing that's kind of holding me back from getting this particular job. And funny enough, as far as I know, I've never been discriminated against for wearing my hijab. But I will tell you, there was this one time that I interviewed for a job, and it was actually when I was living in UAE. It was a private school in Abu Dhabi, right? So I was working for the public sector, and I thought about working in the private sector at some point early on because I was like, I heard the benefits are really good, right? So I was like, all right, well, let me try to do that. But just side note, they couldn't compare to the benefits that I had working in the public sector. It was just kind of hearsay. But anyway, I interviewed for this job, and it was at a pretty elite private school. So they really liked me. They wanted me to work there. But they said, do you always cover your hair? We know you're American. Like, are you just covering your hair because you're here in UAE, or do you like always cover your hair? And I was like, I was covering my hair. I've been covering my hair since I was 11, And they were like, yeah, because, like our American teachers, they don't cover their hair. You don't have to cover your hair. And I couldn't believe it because here I was in a Muslim country being asked to not cover my hair for a job, and I had never experienced that. Needless to say, I didn't wind up taking the job, not just for that, but also the pay wasn't as good as the job that I had come to find out. But yeah. So basically, I wanted to share that story and celebrate every Muslim hijabi who's ever thought about not wearing their hijab that one time, for that one instance, to maybe get something that they thought that they really wanted, and you didn't, because it's not easy. And I think that most people might think about it from time to time, even if it's something that we don't talk about, because I didn't talk about it with like lots of people. Actually, I only shared the story with my daughter today as I was telling her what I was going to talk about for Celebration Sunday. And she was kind of surprised, like, you, Mom? Like, really? You would think that? But I'm only human, and I don't like to feel like I missed an opportunity for something that I think could be beneficial for me. But as we know, I mean, everything that's meant for you, you will get, and it will not pass you by. And Allah puts extra blessings in things when we, do it because of Him. Like, if I keep my hijab on and don't take it off because I know this is what Allah has commanded me to do and I'm doing it for that purpose, Allah will give me something so much better. So shout out to all of you. I'm celebrating you this week for your commitment to your faith and modesty. Assalamu alaikum.